I've been using the Oasys LS-DYNA Environment since the year 2000. When I was based at Jaguar Cars, I was then studying pedestrian protection for the project X600. That was a precursor of the XK project called X150. The software has been programmed by experts. It's really tailored to the automotive industry. It's fast, it's robust, it's accurate, and very easy to use. We're doing a project with the Road Safety Trust on brain injury modeling in pedestrian collisions, and one of the parameters is to define brain injuries. And in some cases, you've got some brain injury outputs that are not standard, so we have to calculate these brain injuries outside the code, and then we have to remap them within the LS-DYNA Oasys environment. And therefore, there's a feature in D3plot and THIS where you can actually remap this very specific information, and this is a big advantage of this software. Using Primer because it allows us to actually build models that are really accurate. They can be parameterized. I think the way the parameter button and the equations we can put in are very well suited, very well located, very robust, and we can parameterize model to make sure that we can create studies, advanced studies, and that is really something that we really appreciate and we like using. I would say that on the post-processing side, when we're looking at THIS and D3plot and Reporter, these are very, very convenient, very fast, very efficient and well-tailored computer software, and we can very rapidly obtain, calculate the outcome of the computations, and we really like that. It's effortless. We're working to create a database of brain injuries. The idea of us calculating these very complex brain injuries, then remapping them into D3plot, and then creating Reporter some brain slices for every single computation. And these brain slices that could be presented into a PowerPoint could be used for training and AI code. So the idea to creating all this chain to create these images, these brain injury images for AI training are really ideal. So that's why the link between Primer and then we've got D3plot and THIS and then Reporter to create these brain slices like a virtual CT scan using finite element is really perfect for us. I'm looking at the brain, so I use the skull and then you got the brain. We can actually detune basically the volume of the brain and the material properties of the brain, because with age, the properties actually are decreasing and the volume of the brain actually decreases. So we can actually parameterize this in Primer by changing the parameter card. And by putting the age, we can actually detune the Young's modulus and the material property and the stiffness, and automatically it will be embedded inside the model before we perform the calculation. So if we just have to put the age 20 and then the stiffness remains the same, and if we put 65, then the stiffness is reduced by 20%, because the stiffness of elderly people is around 20% less stiff than a younger person. So that's one way we can use Primer, and we can actually perform very efficient calculations with little effort.